So I don't know what to call this video, but I just have some things on my mind, some insight. I don't know, just some stuff to share. So yeah. So I have some notes on my phone of what I was thinking about. And yeah, oh, sorry I look like this. I was showering. So, earlier today, my friend sent a text message and was like, oh, look what my mom found. And it was a picture of me and a couple of friends, like, somewhere. And all my friends were like, oh, we were so little. And then one friend was like, oh, yeah, I can't believe it. That was just a year ago. And, like, a year isn't that much time. But it's just like crazy to think that a whole year has passed and how much I have already changed since then, not just physically, but also emotionally, and being able to realize those emotional changes over time, such as like my emotional reasoning or way I see the world, my socializing skills, everything has changed. Like, not even just for the better, but also some things for the worse. Like, I've also noticed like my anxiety is more at a head. I'm more aware of my anxiety. I can tell that it's anxiety. I'm able to control my emotions more, I guess, and realize what emotions I'm having and when I'm having them. So I just find it really fascinating how I can notice I don't know if it's like for everyone my age. I'm 15 years old. I don't know if that's what it's like for everybody, but I can notice that I'm maturing. And it's like crazy because, like, when you're like 10, you're like, oh yeah, I know everything. Because it really does feel like that. I feel like now, more recently, it's felt that like I know a very limited amount of what my parents know. They know way more than me, and I'm aware of that, and I'm like, I guess, excited to learn more, excited to experience, excited to live. Yeah. So I just found that interesting. But yeah, growing up, it's crazy. Then the second thing I wanted to talk about is the movie Beautiful Boy. So I saw this movie at a point in my life when I was not doing very well. And that was a bad idea, really bad idea. And tonight I watched a video of this guy that was like 15 years sober reacting to it, and it just made me like reflect on it again and reflect on that period of time when I watched the movie, how I was doing. And I feel like a lot of the things that are represented in films about addiction, I can personally relate to. I have never struggled with a drug addiction, never in my life. But I can relate. I don't know, I don't want to sound like I don't want to make this about me, but I can relate what the people feel to how like people in movies that have addiction, I can relate them to how I have felt in my personal journey with depression. Yeah. And one thing that got me is in Beautiful Boy and in the movie Basketball Diaries, how the parents feel so helpless and they're like, you have to do this, I cannot help you. And parents will just feel so helpless, and I can definitely relate that to my personal experience. So yeah, I just find that so fascinating. I also have been watching a lot of Joe Bartolozzi lately, especially his philosophy videos, and they get me thinking, like especially his ones about death. It's like, wow. Yeah, it's just crazy. One more thing. One thing that Joe Bartolozzi said that really stuck with me is that how it's so rewarding and it's so special that we all get to experience this lifetime together, no matter if we're different races, gender, Republican, Democrat, no matter what we are, we are all experiencing this at the same time. We all have in common the living part of it, no matter what background we come from. So yeah, I find that very fascinating, and I think we should give people more. Why the recording stopped, but I was just saying, I think we should give people more respect and more grace, because this is all of our first time on this planet, and we're experimenting with new things. We're all new to this, and I get it. People can be jerks, people can be bad, and it's not okay. But I think sometimes we're a little too harsh, and we could give people a little more grace, a little more support. And yeah, you guys got this. Bye.